So I'm getting on here today. It's been yesterday. I was posting a video and I wasn't able to post it because it kept buffering, it kept turning off. So YouTube was just acting ass, because my shit good. I'm good over here. So first, going into this message, this channel message from the divine, straight from the divine and from our ancestors and all who, need messages to come through to the collective. Um, we are on a secure line. I first and foremost want to thank Mother for protecting us and cloaking us, and I'm asking for her protection and for myself and the collective because we are under attack at this moment in these days, and I don't believe that people are, you know, I don't believe that people are as aware of how strong and how much we need to stay prayed up and how much we need to protect ourselves and our families through prayer and practicing spiritual, our spiritual sides of us or whatever, really doing the shadow work, the dark night of the soul, getting to know who we truly are, opening up our third eye, making sure our chakras is all working. So right now that is very important, and because we are under attack. Okay, we got so many different groups and different entities that's fighting each other against us. You got people that don't like you that you don't even fucking know, because I know I got people sending shit my way because I feel it, and I already know who the enemy is. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I stay close to who I work with. You know what I'm saying? I don't be playing with this shit. I take it very serious. I don't wish no negativity or no bad on nobody. I do what I'm supposed to do for my people and those that I care about, and I just speak peace and love and put that out there because that's what ultimately I want back. I don't want none of that bad juju. I'm cool because I know that in the spiritual realm, it's real. It's not a game. I feel like people take spirituality and some people, hey, how you doing? Some people, take it serious and some people don't. Me, I take it serious because of the things that I've experienced and the things that I've seen. And it's not no dreams and all of that. I mean, I really have seen some shit and experienced some shit. So we're going to burn a little white sage to get it cleaned up in here, okay? I got some channel messages that I wrote down that came from the divine. And so we are on a secure line. Thank you again for coming back to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. I appreciate you guys for coming. And it's always a message. These videos are timeless. So if you see it today, tomorrow, next week, whenever, if it resonates, then it's for you. I really am being called to do videos for those that are like myself. I'm an empath. I have the ability. I have psychic abilities. Also, I have the ability to also connect with the other side. I get messages, so all of that good stuff. I'm a healer. I'm all of those things, right? And I'm a warrior too at that, right? So you don't want to fuck with me, right? So, anyways, so the messages that came through because we're not gonna just be cute, all right? We're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna do that. I know some shit, and I'm the wrong one to come after. So I take this shit serious, and I ain't gotta say that again. You gonna know you come fucking with me. So I'm gonna start off with the yes, it is. It is normal to feel disconnected. And it's something that we go through because we have to connect back to ourselves. So the disconnection is not really it's not a disconnection. It's you connecting back to yourself and going into the spiritual realm within, and then the divine connection comes with that. So it's like it's more so of a patient. You have to be patient. You know, it gets uncomfortable. It's a trip that you ask that because that's, let me keep going. So the downloads that came through was, and I got this when I was asleep. I put this on everything. I was asleep and the shit was coming through in my sleep. And I just get up on the phone and I would put it on my phone. I was seeing it in my phone and I lay back down and go to sleep because I get messages real clear when I'm asleep. So it says leaders are strong achievers. If you are chosen one, you are a leader. If you are a chosen one, 9 times out of 10, your story probably gonna look like mine. Even the story about Jesus, you know, about the thorns in the head, and the hands to the cross. To me, basically, metaphorically, that's just speaking, saying that, you know, you're gonna go through painful shit, and you're gonna go through a lot of betrayal in life, and it's gonna take you through the dark night of soul. So you're going through the darkness first before you actually are able to understand the light, which is very frightening, okay? But it's much needed because this is a cold world we live in and there's some sick shit going on in it. And you have to be, in order to be a warrior and, you know, be able to fight in God's army, the all, whoever you believe in, you know, I don't discriminate. I believe in who I believe in, but we ain't gonna go there. In order to, you know, be able to uphold and fight these demonic things off, these demonic spirits off in people, because they travel through people too. Have y'all ever seen that movie where he be like, it was with Denzel Washington, and he be like, time is on my side. Yes, it is. And he was touching each person, going from each person, each person. Now think back about the relationships that you done had in your life and how the same shit transpire. It's like, man, I just went through this shit. But they all come different though. They come different. Like the shit be crazy. But just think about it. But it always ends up to where the shit. They never leave. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, they never leave. They never leave, but they have to also give you time to grow in that. So don't stop the work, because if you stop, you're gonna get stuck, and that shit can drive you crazy. Because once you start, there's no turning back. So keep going, keep fighting. Thank you too for visiting my channel. I appreciate it anytime here. But it says sacred knowledge is for those that live within. So that came through. And that can mean anything for you. Sacred knowledge is for those that live within. Since I've been on my journey, when I tell you I got the Akashic records inside of me, and you can go look that shit up, I know shit that nobody taught me. I didn't learn this shit from nobody. And then I go and I research it and I be right. I have shit that I didn't wrote 2 years ago, and now I'm seeing people like Billy Rod Hayes, and they speaking on it, and like names, even names then came up to me, um, but they're not spelled how they spell names now. And I wrote them down with the dates, and these names are coming into place with people who was here thousands and thousands of years ago. True facts, right? So, and I can't lie. I have to tell the truth, right? Because of who I work with, right? I can get in trouble if I lie, right? Learning to spell are for those in essence that are creators. Now, I didn't know what that meant. I was sleeping when that came through too, and I had got up and I said it in the phone. It says learning to spell, and I'm thinking that what they mean is spelling, like, you know, like how people put spells on you, because words are spells. So this language that we speak is not our language, right? My daughter told me that I was speaking another language in my sleep. No lie. She just went out. I could have asked her, but she left out before I didn't know I was going to say it. But she said I was speaking another language in my sleep, right? So words are spells. And so this is a the patriarchs put us in a the patriarchs taught us this so that we could continue to stay bound and bind, right? We are being called to learn our natural state, our roots, and we are being forced to go back there. That's why motherfuckers is dropping off and killing each other and all kind of shit. Even though that shit been going on, it's different now. It's at a whole nother rate. Gratitude. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Let me keep going. So decode. Decode came through. It says stay focused. So to the chosen ones, this is for the collective that's going through the dark night of the soul, the ones that's doing the shadow work. They want you guys to stay focused. Your ancestors said stay focused. They said any uncomfortability mentally, they said speak to someone close to you. They said you could even seek out a therapist or speak to us, your ancestors. Okay? They want you guys to, they said, what they said, things will become calm at some point, but it's a lot of chaos going on because Big Mama back, right? And what does Big Mama represent? Big Mama represent the galactic universe. This is Mama, this mother world, right? They call it Sister Earth or Daughter Earth, but this is Mother ultimately. You know, our grandmothers, they are back, y'all. They didn't came back to restore and to gain balance within the world, right? That's why so many different natural disasters and all of those type of kind of things going on. So let me say that again because they're telling me that there are a lot of chosen ones that's uncomfortable right now because they're not understanding the state that they are in. They're not understanding the thoughts that they are going through mentally. And so a lot of people are thinking that they're going crazy or they like tripping out. You're not. There's signs and synchronicities all around you. Pay attention. Have you been seeing 1111? Have you been seeing 111? Have you been seeing 333? These numbers mean something. If it's a number, if it's numbers that you've been seeing throughout your life, like 96, follow me. You know what I'm saying? 1111, follow me. Like this right here, no lie. Look at this. I got this and didn't even pay attention to a 111. This is how this shit is, right? This shit is real. We live in the matrix, right? This shit was designed, right? So now what we are being called to do is to step outside of the matrix and step back into ourselves, okay? Decode. You have to decode this shit so that you can get back in yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it's not going to be easy, but that's why we have each other. And that's why they pull us apart. That's why they segregate us so that we can stay outside of ourselves. Okay, you got to, if shit don't make sense, then you should know, like, okay, hold on, let me step back, let me kick back. It says manifest a safe place. So they're saying that you can manifest a safe place because the patriarchs manifested the state that we are in. They created this shit. Just think about when they go and they have the rats and shit, and they put them in those tunnels and shit. That's what the fuck they did to us. But now that shit is falling. The system, all that shit is falling. A lot of people don't know this. I know because I research. But a lot of that shit is falling, but they can't tell the world because then the world will go crazy. Because the world will be like, oh shit, we could do whatever the fuck we want to do. Right? But it's true. It's true. Okay, some numbers came through for the collective. If you've been seeing these numbers, then this is for you. 344, 232, 111, and 117. Okay? So 344, 232, 111, and 117. If you've been seeing those numbers, please look them up. If you see them in the future or a week from now, look them up. The names that came through was John, Wayne, Kathy, Duncan, and Sam. So if anybody know anybody from the other side with those names, it could potentially it could be somebody that you know. I don't know, but those names came through. It was John, Wayne, Kathy, Duncan, and Sam. So manifest a safe place. This is for the chosen ones. This is for the ones that's going through the dark night of the soul, the confusion. You need stillness. You need quietness. You could not be around people that stress you out. You could not be in a relationship where you're not feeling safe or you're not feeling like you are have peace and calmness. You can't, because it don't go with what your inside, what your soul is going through. Your higher self know this shit ain't right, and your higher self, if it don't agree with it right now, because that's ultimately really who needs to be in the forefront of us is our higher self, right? Right, our higher self, right? The place where we have not been taught to use. We ain't been taught how to use all our senses. You know what I'm saying? Throw us in the motherfucking, throw us in the, put us in the, where, you know, the animals and stuff. Yes, 11/11. My birthday is, oh wow, that's deep. So we was to be put in the forest, right? Put us in the forest. Will we use all our senses? We will be forced to, but we 9 times out of 10 we probably wouldn't make it 2 3 weeks. Right now, we need to be using them because that's what we are in. Okay, we are being attacked by entities. I was shown 344 in meditation. 344. That's a trip. Damn, that's dope. Did you look it up and see what it meant for you? Because we all have numbers that's connected to us. 144. Yeah, so let me keep going. It says, any extra stress, let it go. I had just seen this video where this lady, man, she was a pillar of the community. She killed 3 of her kids and herself. She shot them and shot herself. They was showing the pictures and stuff. And I was like, damn, you feel me? Like, I keep seeing this shit, man. And so it's like, y'all, this shit is crazy, man. The shit that I done seen, like I done seen aliens and hella shit in the past year. I'm not lying. I seen one alien, and they call it the Greys. Y'all can go look it up. They got the face like this, and they got the eyes like this, and they got the round shaped head, and they kind of like a light gray blue a little bit or whatever. But I felt love from it. I didn't feel like it wanted to hurt me or harm me, but it did. I had an experience with it, right? So I'm just saying that to say that we are not alone. And, the old ways that we were taught is what's fucking us up right now. So what we learned, what we was taught and indoctrinated with, we have to unlearn that shit. All of this bullshit, this I don't know, Christianity and all of that shit. It's okay to believe in whatever you want to believe in. Ultimately, what it boils down to is having a good heart and loving on those that's around you and protecting yourself. Because ain't nobody coming to fucking save you, I promise you. And the end of the days, if today was the end of the day, you are going to be responsible for you. Nobody else. So quit focusing on everybody else and going outside yourself. We are being called to go within. This is our home. This is the kingdom of heaven. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, because anytime I done went outside of myself at 37 years old, I ain't got none of the questions answered that I have since I've been within, okay? And now I'm secure with myself, trying to create balance with myself and my journey, my kids' work, and my business. It's hard, but I'm keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing and find time to balance out within yourself. You have to, because look at, the more and more you do it, the more you strengthen in your abilities, your mobility in the spiritual realm, because that's what we're moving towards. We are moving into the 5D. We're moving out of the 3D. Okay, that's why the weather is like this. They can't control the weather no more. They was controlling the weather. They would make it rain when they want to make it rain and all that shit. Now I'm not gonna get into all that, but I'm saying we're moving, and our bodies and our minds have to be able to uphold that pressure. Like, you got to be up there, like, you know what I'm saying? Your higher self has to be, it's what is it called, ascending. You have to ascend. You have to understand this shit from a whole nother level and see the truth. You have to be the truth in order to reach that plateau. Otherwise, it's hella health issues and, depression, not understanding, confusion. But I can promise you and assure you this: in the beginning of the moving forward with the spiritual work, with the dark night of the soul, the shadow work, it's very confusing. It's very confusing. I passed out in hella shit. I passed out and seen some shit and some more shit, but I kept going. That shit was scary. I'm talking about, they had me in a room sitting in the dark, talking to spirits, addressing shit. I had to address some shit. And I had to talk to some of the baddest motherfucking spirits. And they wanted my head, because they didn't want me. They wanted me to work for them. But I chose to work for somebody else. I said, oh no, I'd rather work for Mother. You know what I'm saying? I rather, and it's not because I'm afraid. Like, it's just like so it's good and bad. The bad can protect them too. They be good over there. They don't just go and burn. And how they go and they recruit more people. That's what they doing. They fighting for souls, basically. You know what I'm saying? That's just like if you go and go to work or something and you have to go into a system and update the system. You're going to have some friction, right? And that's what it is in our mind. So you're going to have friction. Your mind going to play tricks on you, all that shit. Keep fucking going. Don't stop. I support you 110% and I'm telling you it's worth it. You got the support you need. You gonna feel alone. You gonna feel hella alone. But that's because they are able to, and I'm talking about the bad entities and anybody that feels negativity about you, anybody that don't is not okay with you going on your path and they think something negative, they sending that over to you. So you gotta stay cloaked up. You gotta be like whoever you pray to, if it's Jesus, whoever, cloak me, protect me, because those thoughts can, and if you tell somebody some shit that you're doing, it can attack that, which can make that fail. So you can't even tell nobody what you're doing right now. Like, you really got to be on some CIA type shit within. You got to run that motherfucker like you run like the CIA. Who knows what the CIA is doing? Nobody. Who know what the FBI got going on? Nobody. Oh, yeah. I've been getting that. Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness! When I look at, I gotta look at. When I be getting in there, I be like, what y'all want to say? Like, no, for real. Like, not trying to be funny, but like now I be like, like damn. Or sometimes it kind of fright me because depending on how loud it is, because I feel like when it's real loud, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go sit down somewhere, or maybe I'm doing too much. I need to kick back. Okay, so yeah, so any extra stress is not good going through the dark night of souls. If there's any, oh yeah, and another thing too, listen to your intuition. That's your higher self talking to you. The more you listen to your higher self, your intuition, the faster you expand, because then the universe, the galactic universe and the galactic federation who work to protect the chosen ones, they know that you are working towards and working with them. Like, you can't just get in there. It's easy to get in the bad, to go fuck with the negative entities. It's easy to fuck with them. It's easy. It ain't hard to get up in there. You know what I'm saying? And they don't, it ain't about being perfect. It ain't none of that shit. Like, it's none of that. What people think, like, they made it so hard for us because I grew up in church. So that's what really was fucking with me. I'm like, Jesus and all of this other shit. And then once I started really like learning about it, and they start giving me messages, like giving me downloads and stuff, and like, no, it's not that. No, just do what you're supposed to do for you. Be good to others. Allow people to be who they are. Don't allow them to put who they are on you. They start teaching me how to deal with people and shit, and how to move and protect myself. It's not as hard as they make it, the world make it, the shit that we was indoctrinated with. But yeah, y'all, this video not gonna be long. I just wanted to get up and talk to you guys. I feel like I'm talking to leaders, you know what I'm saying? And I want you guys to, have a safe journey, because I know this shit could turn into something else. Because like 6 months ago, I ain't gonna even lie, I'm from the Bay Area. I was thinking about killing myself because I had so much going on in here. I literally was thinking about going to the bridge in Vallejo and jumping off that motherfucker. That's how much energy and so how much downloads was coming through, and I didn't know. And then on top of the attacks that I was getting from the people here that so-called love me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, why is this like happening to me? But I stuck it out, and I always knew I was a warrior. I always knew I was a fighter, you know what I'm saying? Not just a physical fighter, like, you feel me? I'm a spiritual fighter, like, for real. So I'd rather be that than sitting up here fighting these months. I ain't getting nothing. I get nothing, and we not gonna be here forever. So what we got to get ready for? We get up every day and go to work. We get up every day and take care of our kids. But we have to leave here. Where you think you going? When you see somebody and you say, damn, I know that person from somewhere, but you ain't never seen them in your life. Where you think that come from? That's because you've been here. That's because you've been here for over thousands and thousands of years. And if you've been here over thousands and thousands of years, go and look and see when they wrote the Bible. Because it wasn't that motherfucker long ago. So this shit is deeper than that, is all I'm saying. It's time to go within and get the truth. And that's what we got to stand on. Don't let nobody come telling you nothing or, trying to navigate you. You can navigate yourself. You are your own compass. You got this compass inside of you. You got everything you need inside of you. You know what I'm saying? Get anything. And it's hard to break away from people that you love. Like, I had to leave everything. Literally, I left everything. That shit hurt. Even my kids, I got older kids. I'm not with them. I just got my daughter with me, but I had to. I had to do that shit for me. Because when I leave this motherfucker, they ain't going with me and I ain't going with them. So they got to figure that shit out. I love them. You know what I'm saying? But you have to get ready because things are finna change. And if you don't believe me, you can sit around and you can wait. You can do whatever fuck you can wait until motherfucker come out the sky today, because it's probably gonna be a hologram that's gonna come, right? It's gonna look like somebody named Jesus or something. I don't know. And y'all ass is gonna be fucked up. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. I already know what's up. You know what I'm saying? So extending is nothing more than your higher self rising above what you were indoctrinated with, y'all. Spirit wants you to know that it's simple. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's mathematics. Everything is math. We are created of math and numbers. Everything, this building I'm in, everything. So the synchronicities is all around you. There's clues all around you. There's even clues within your children. Listen to what the kids say. The kids are telling us stuff too. The kids know things. Listen to everything around you. Listen when people say shit and you might not get it. If you get something in that a download, write that shit down. I bet you in 2 weeks you'll go back to that shit, not even tripping, and be like, damn, and it'll help you right then. Okay, these are the instincts that we have to use. So I love you guys. I didn't do no cards today. I guess I could pull like 2 cards, y'all. I'm pull 2 cards because you know I love y'all. I'm gonna pull 2 cards from the Love Oracle, and Love Oracle is not like just relationship, y'all. That ain't it. No, this is just love. It says transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. And that's who I work with. I work with the beings that love, that want to see humanity succeed. I work with those that with the Federation, they protect us from the negative entities and things. But once we are old enough to understand things, yes, I've been here many lifetimes, but I know this is my ascended master life. I'm not coming back. Me neither. I know me too. Ashe, Ashe. I know that too. Ashe. I believe the same things. I've been being taught by ascended masters. That's what I've been going through, to be an ascendant master. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. You're instinctively you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So I hope that those messages helped you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for coming to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. I'm gonna get back at y'all with some more shit. Hit me if y'all need to. I'm always here to talk, communicate. I want to keep this going because there's so many people out there that don't have somebody to talk to, and this shit is real. We really are under attack, and I don't see color. I don't see none of that. I just work from a place of love. But being a warrior, I'll knock some shit down for real. I'm going to keep it a stack with you. I ain't no punk bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already know how it be, and I know how they come and attack. Yeah. You feel me? Like God say, yeah, be love, but when they come, be ready. You know what I'm saying? I also will have my machete on your motherfucking ass. And I hope that you guys protect yourself in the same way. So I love you guys. Bye.